massive mason jar. Lots like Clamato
Oh
tomato juice in with the beer,
Oh my god!
and then Worcester sauce,
All together?
Maggie,
Are you?
ice.
They put this all together.
Yeah,
Are you
it
serious?
tastes like shrimp.
It sounds disgusting.
No, it actually tastes pretty good, but
Sounds
it's like
disgusting.
brutal for your stomach.
Sounds disgusting.
And tequila. I love tequila. I've been drinking it since we're like 6 years old.
What? You've been drinking tequila since you were 6?
Not me.
Oh.
Them.
Who are they?
Family of 4.
Who?
Family of 4. Not as good.
Oh, yeah.
It is good always. Yeah, it was $5.64 for a large fish. Isn't that crazy? This one was like $2.60.
How about a coffee? $2. No?
Probably $2.30.
No, it's $2.02.
It's $2.02.
Yeah, it's $2.02. But if you have $2, they'll give it to you. Yeah, if you just say, can you just make it $2 even? They'll do that. Sorry, no worries.
That'll be the 6th day this week.
For what?
Work.
Oh yeah. Oh, in a week in a row, yeah.
Do I just twist the knob at the inside and then it'll stay unlocked?
Yeah, that's right. Or you can just twist it.
If it ends up locking, just not.
I'll just pound on the door.
I'll wake up.
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep right away, aren't you?
Thinking about it.
Yeah, which means you probably
an hour.
Which means you probably will. I know your mind is already your mind is already in a different world.
Oh, I was working with adhesives today, man.
So that's a yes.
They're not the worst ones, but the instructions to adhesives are hilarious sometimes.
What?
The instructions on the can of adhesives, like they're all different.
Okay, you're going all over the map with me, man.
The instructions to adhesives are sometimes hilarious.
Okay, you know your conversation is kind of like all over the map.
You want to hear about it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you gotta spray it, and then it flashes off, and you gotta stick your knuckle to the drywall with adhesive. You spray.
That's hilarious.
And if it doesn't transfer onto your knuckle, then you know it's fully tacky, and then you can adhere the corner bead.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's funny, man.
Well, it's like this paragraph of like, the further down you get, like, am I actually stoned yet? No, I haven't even sprayed it yet. It's like it's a really detailed instruction.
So you actually get stoned doing this shit.
Yeah, even with a respirator. Because respirators filter out particulate.
I know, you've said this to me over like 10 times, man. You have no idea how much you repeat yourself, do you, man?
It's paint's gotten a lot better.
I'm sure.
You get zero VOC primer.
That helps.
It's still, it's like a small headache. He wears respirator full time.
Good for him.
There you go. Good set of lungs.
I believe it. Good set of lungs is helpful for your health.
It is.
Smoking is not so much.
Not really.
Not at all. All right. So I'm on a live. I just realized I'm on a live stream right now. But my camera is off. Oh, and I had one guy here and he left on the live stream. But I just have my avatar on. See? So my mic is on, but it's just the camera is off. Gotcha. It's my avatar.
Yeah. That's a cool mic, man.
Yeah, I got it from Amazon. So it's called Audio. It's not Bosch. I thought it was Bosch, but it's like this. It's like audio something or another. I don't know.
Aokio.
Oh, Aokio. Your side. I was gonna say
Aokio.
Aokio. Yeah.
Good.
The headphones are like audio. Oh, someone's back on the live stream. Wherever you are, say hi on the chat or something. I can see that you're watching or watching my avatar. Oh, he's gone because my camera's off. Maybe I should turn my camera on. Stop hitting my fucking. You shall. There we go. Let's have some fun, shall we?
So Glass Animals going to be dropping their first album in 4 years on July 19th. Glass Animals dropped an album called White Salt and Our Dies. Time flies. Anyway, this is going to be on there. Their lead single off this is
information.
What's going on?
Not much, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. A little worn out.
Yeah, I hear that. I got a debate in about 12 hours from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
All right, that's better.
So what are you doing today, man?
Oh, nothing. Nothing much. I started my day having a bad low. And yeah, it just wears you out.
Yeah.
Puts stress on your internal organs.
You guys speak louder, man.
I said it puts stress on your internal organs.
Oh yeah, for sure,
As
man.
many as I have. So
Mhm.
sometimes it kicks my ass.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that, man.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
it's
So
just been one of those days.
Scott, are you going to be watching the debate tomorrow?
I mean, I'll probably end up watching it. I don't know if I'll watch it right then and there, but I'll probably end up watching it. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be streamed live, and then it's going to be on YouTube later to upload for the upload. So.
yeah, that's probably when I'll end up watching it because I'm usually out and about during the day. Because my cat, he loves it outside. So it's kind of like that's where a majority of my time is spent. I get to come in the evening and then just chill.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of one of those, you know. Oh. So what else is going on? Anything good?
I'm just relaxing mostly. Just yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah, just relaxing.
Just chilling.
I don't know. I'm kind of fried a bit. Yeah, I mean, I had just the mental preparation and just some martial arts. Yeah, so I'm a bit fried. So yeah, I mean, why don't you play devil's advocate? You want to play that?
I'll do what I can do.
Play a Catholic way. Just play a Catholic for now, right? So the topic, so the topic of the debate for tomorrow is sola scriptura true? And I will be arguing in favor of that position, and of course Arvin will be arguing against it. So Arvin doesn't think that sola scriptura is true. Now what he means by that is he thinks that that scripture is authoritative, but that scripture isn't the only authority for life.
Yeah, he gets that from Catholic school.
Exactly. So play the Catholic. So I'm going to say, Scott, I believe that sola scriptura is true based on Matthew 5:17-10, 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17, and Acts 17:1-5. How would you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I don't know these things off the top of my head like you guys do.
Okay, so I'll say that
So
Matthew,
I don't have it.
Matthew 5:17-20 is where Jesus talks about being the fulfillment of law, and that not one jot or tittle will be removed from the law, to paraphrase, until all these things have been fulfilled. But basically, until all prophecy has been fulfilled, nothing in the law will be taken from it. There's also a verse in the Old Testament that says, I don't have it off the top of my head, but the verse says that heaven and earth may pass away, but my words will never pass away.
Right.
And that 2 Timothy 3:16-17 says all scripture is God breathed and given for inspiration for training in righteousness, reproof, correction, that the man of God may be complete, thoroughly equipped for every good work. And Acts 17 is about the Bereans studied every day to see whether or not that what Paul said was from the scriptures was true.
Well, I just got to say from the outset that this should be a pretty easy debate.
For me,
Given the fact-
for me, I mean,
Yes,
yes, it
Because-
should. I agree. It should be.
because Catholics take the stance that tradition, what man-made doctrines
Mhm.
are above that of Scripture.
Which, of course, is perverted.
Right, but that's their stance.
Yeah, the thing
So-
I have to do tomorrow, I just have to make sure. Well, unlike last debate, I have to make sure I don't get caught up in Arvin's nonsense.
Well, I think that as long as you stick to Scripture, you can't go
Well, I
wrong.
mean, yeah, I know. But the thing is, I let Arvin, I let my emotions get the best of me a couple times.
Well, don't let them overrun.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's the biggest thing is just don't let them, exaggerate or overrun what, keep going on and on and on. I mean, it would seem to me this is one of those debates. It shouldn't even be a debate.
No, I agree. The fact that it is a debate,
Scripture is the final word. There is no other word above it. It's just a fact.
and there's no word beside it either.
Exactly.
See, the thing is, they think that they're like the magistrum, the Catholic catechism, and the authorities that they put under which would be the popes, the bishops, and the cardinals, have equal footing with Scripture.
Yeah, but it's not.
I know.
I mean,
The
the
thing
whole
is,
argument.
I remember I thought of an argument in my own mind that might be used against me. Is sola scriptura true? Now remember, sola scriptura is Latin for by Scripture alone. But if I use logic with Scripture, then it's not Scripture alone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's hyper literal, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't really get caught up in the. I mean,
Semantics.
to me, well, yeah, because to me, the holy word of the Bible is law.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that is the law. So
Of course.
there is nothing above it, period. No matter how you try to phrase it. I don't care how you try to phrase it. It surpasses any church anywhere, not just the Catholic Church, but any church. So, it's not even an argument. And the whole idea of sola scripture is just, what all you're saying is the Bible is the authority, which it is.
Yeah.
So without the Bible, they wouldn't even have a leg to stand on.
Mm-hmm.
All they did was add to it in their council. That's all they did. They added to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the books that were taken out, and they re-added them. That's where they get the, praying to saints, praying to Mary, the whole theory of purgatory, and on and on and on. They get it from that. It's all a lie. But I don't know. Just stupid shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You ever heard that flat earth argument?
No. I mean, yes and no.
Remember that person I was telling you about the other day?
Oh, yeah, I do.
So last night I got the debate with them, her. She was going on and on
Oh,
about
yeah?
the flat earth. and how there's this giant ice wall out there that keeps all the water, oceans in place.
Oh, really?
So that, yeah, honestly. And so her argument to me was, because I don't believe it, that I'm calling God a liar. And she was trying to use scripture to prove that it's. Oh, and then she went on to say that God had sent her a dream to prove it's flat. Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Which scripture did you that?
Just these different like verses where, you know, he's talking about land that's near the ocean, and it doesn't come out. It doesn't explicitly come out and say that the world is flat. I mean, obviously it's not. You could see that from an eclipse. It's a sphere. It's obvious. Anybody that's ever flown in a plane has been at sea. It's a sphere. But you know, so one of my questions was to her. Well, I said, well, if the Earth is really as flat as you're saying, and you're in an airplane, then in theory, you'd see the whole world.
Oh yeah.
You'd be able to see the whole world. And if it gets dark on like where I am, then on the other side of the world, you'd see the sun.
Yeah, I've got someone blowing up my chat, my thread, saying and telling me that having your herd to be quick to listen and slow to speak. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 responses in the last 16 minutes, and he's telling me, "Have you heard of quick to listen and slow to speak?" Oh man, the lack of a self-awareness. I gotta pull this up, man. This is hilarious. Here's my favorite for this. Lack of self. Here it is. 1 second there, Scott. Pull this up so you can see it.
Yeah, I can't see no chats.
Oh no.
Like previously, I could click on them and see it.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's 8. Right here. Screen. Here we go. Here we go. All right, 1 second, Scott. Here we go. This guy has seven comments in 16 minutes, and he's got, "Have you heard of be quick to listen and slow to speak?" And he's got 7 comments to me in 16 minutes, and he's got, "Well, it's more of an augmented kind of thing. Have you heard of quick to listen and slow to speak?"
Wow.
I mean, the lack of self-awareness is astounding.
Yeah, right. I don't know, dude.
Anyway, what do you keep rapping on the table, man?
I'm just sitting here. I'm not one who sits still.
Well, you're a little. You seem a little. What's the word? High strung.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just I'm always moving around.
Like you're like. See, you notice like you're. I'm like this, right? You're like
Yeah, I'm just always. I can't sit
that.
still.
It usually means you're not. You're not at ease. You're not relaxed.
Oh no, I'm very relaxed. It's just
Well, your body tells a different story than your
it's just
than your
that
words.
I'm just not one who sits.
Still.
I'm usually doing something,
Yeah.
moving,
Is it hard for you
walking
to?
around, up and down,
Is it
in
hard
and
for you to
out,
sit? Is it hard for you to sit perfectly still?
pretty much.
Hmm. That's something you may need to take up with the Lord on your own time. No, I'm serious.
I don't think it
serious.
has anything to do with that.
Mm,
I really don't. It's just
you realize there's a mind, body, spirit connection, right?
yeah, but that's not what it's not that. Trust me, it's not that.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with anything of that. It's just how I am. I just always,
So, like me, do you have a hard time sleeping, Scott?
most nights. But that's more of a sugar thing than anything.
That's fair.
Because my sugars are always like this. So, I go to bed, I get it up here so I can sleep, right? But then over the course of the night, it comes down like this. So I'm wearing a Dexcom that checks it every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, I know where it is. If that thing starts beeping at you, you ain't sleeping. So, unless, of course, you are out, and then, of course, it drops below a certain level, then you're out cold anyway, which is what this morning was.
Right.
I'm sure you don't understand, but it's hard to explain. But
I actually I didn't hear it, to be honest with you.
well, I'll send you a picture of it one day, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Sure. Hopefully someday soon, because usually when people say someday, usually ends up being never.
I can send it to you. I might lose you on video for a second, but I'm still
You
here.
can send it. You can send it to me on DM, man.
Yeah. No, I'm going to right now.
Yeah, because I have open right now as well.
All right, here it comes. That's where I am right now. Now, see that red line there where it says 40 or below?
1 sec.
You probably have to enlarge it.
Yes, I did.
All right. So
I see
if I'm out, so if I'm sleeping, right, and it's below that 40, it just says low.
Yep.
That's all it'll say, which is in like a dangerous level. So, like right now, it's 130, but it ain't gonna stay there.
Mm.
But that's because I had pizza tonight, so it should keep it up for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just real. It's a bitch.
Oh yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So what's that? 9 o'clock tomorrow morning? You're doing this?
9:30.
9:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. How'd you ever do that the other night with Steven? Did you do that with him? Stefan?
Do what?
Did you guys
Skype.
sent him a link or whatever?
Oh yeah, I mean, what I do is sometimes I just send a shitload of links to a lot of people in DM, and sometimes sometimes I'll send it to like the one that you left at like my apologetics group, and to my feed generally on Twitter, so anyone and everyone can join on.
Oh, I didn't know if he like joined you at all.
Okay. Wow. Let's see if we can get someone interesting on. Let's see if Peter will come on. All right. Come on, Peter. Oh wait, that's not what I want. This guy keeps giving me. Oh, I think he blocked me. Yeah, he blocked me. That guy that I was getting to, he was saying he was being. So it's all good.
Yeah,
He thinks I'm
I hear you.
being Christ-like. He's being hypocritical and self-righteous. So it's always there's always the self-deceived, hypocritical, self-righteous, moral grandstanding, virtue signaling ignoramuses that always pull this crap, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because I said I blocked for like basically one of three reasons. You're being a dick. You're being overtly sexual. I'm being a dick. Or because so I said you're being a dick. You're being overtly sexual. I'm being a dick. Or one in three. You're being a dick and I'm being a dick. And so I'll block you. So basically, if it ends up that someone's being a dick and I'm being a dick, I'll block them just so I won't say something stupid further.
Yeah.
And then Christopher's like, would Jesus talk like this? I'm like, probably not. And I just said, would Jesus think like you? That's all I asked him. And then it was a whole shitstorm of.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. Anyways.
Sometimes I just mute him.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to mute him. He blocked me.
You know, sometimes I think.
Because he's being a dick.
Yeah. Sometimes I think just muting is fine too, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I know. I agree.
You know,
I agree.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I agree. The thing is, like, yeah, I've muted Arvin a lot because like he just gets under my skin. I've muted Pete. I just let people scream into the abyss of Twitter. Right? It's beautiful,
right? I know.
Oh, that's interesting. It says I'm connected, and then this is weird. There we go. All right.
Is that you playing music?
No, that's McDonald's.
Oh.
I
was gonna say.
No, I do not have a female voice.
No, I didn't know if you had a radio on or something.
Ah, fair.
You know.
Oh man, Irvin speaking Latin in the chat. This guy, man. So I got to go to Google Translate because he won't speak English. Fucking ass. You didn't hear that, did you? Did you hear that? You did
all
hear
I
that.
can hear is the music.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, that you got to go into Google Translate.
Yeah. See what? Did you hear what I said though?
You said something about him speaking something.
Speaking Latin in the chat, so I know I go to Google Translate. Then I call them and just under my breath, effing a hole,
Oh yeah.
and with your spirit.
Yeah, I can't. I use that Translate a lot.
Yeah, well now I gotta use late. I gotta. Come on, Irvin, just speak like a normal person. The Lord be with you, and with your spirit. Okay, that's a nice thing he said, but like, why speak Latin, man?
Yeah, right.
Get it? Like everything in the chat was English, and then he goes, "All right, here, stop speaking Latin." Urban, oops, there you go. English to Latin. Stop speaking. All right, this one's for you, Arvin. I said, stop speaking Latin in an English chat group, Arvin. In Latin. So it's desin Latin le cool cabert Arvin. I love it.
Is he coming on?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. What about what's his name? Peter.
Oh, don't know.
Mr. I don't believe.
Or the other guy, Kem, who believes in sin, but that sin doesn't exist.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, he's seen it. I sent to him a link at 8:24, so about an hour ago, and he has not joined. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. This guy, Taser. Is... All right. So then I gotta go here. Why can't I add him then? There we go. Oh, okay.
Whoops. Bye-bye.
So, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Arvin's not listening to me. I'm still going Latin and then chat a little bit. Let's see what this means. Lord be with. All right, he's being nice, but. Oh, good. What's up?
I saw your box.
Mm. Oh man. Scott,
Yo.
what are you doing at the moment, man?
Just browsing. That's all.
I hear you.
Just browsing my page. Nothing much.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I just I threw up Gary got the link for the podcast I did with him on Thursday it's up on Twitter now.
Oh yeah.
It was on atheism.
Oh yeah. I don't talk too much to those people, really.
Oh yeah, notice your thing is more with Catholics.
Yeah, it's
Anyways,
It's,
yeah, dude, I'm gonna end the stream. All right.
all right.
Have a good.